as engineers build their product, they'll see people using it out in the wild or like getting feedback right away. So I think that just creates like a good feedback loop of I'm building something that's very engaging and people are using it and I'm excited to build it.
Welcome back to the DraftKings Life podcast. I'm Rebecca Thornburg, a recruitment marketing specialist. And on today's episode, we're focusing on a crucial part of the engineering team. These engineers are building and supporting the core platforms for our products. We're talking all about the gaming native team. And today we have Manu Bhalla, a director of engineering, and Qian Wu, a senior software engineering manager, here to talk a little bit about the team.
Yeah, my name is Manu. I'm director of engineering here at DraftKings. I've been around for 8+ years now. Very long time. But yeah, I started out on the fantasy side, then helped launch the sportsbook product in New Jersey and then the other states early on. And then in the last couple of years, I've been focusing on the sportsbook native features and the casino native features too.
A lot of different projects, so we're going to dive in to see all of the cool things that you've done.
Definitely.
And then Qian.
Yeah, hi. My name is Qian. I'm a senior software engineer manager here. I joined the company 4 years ago, and originally I was in the casino platform team, and now I'm starting 2 years ago. I start focusing more on the native side. My team is more responsible for integrating the casino games, developing different casino features for both iOS and Android applications.
And I want to know a little bit more about your team. Who's on it? What are the vibes? And what are you guys working on every day?
Yeah. So currently, we have 3 different squads supporting the casino features. One of the US squads is currently focusing on the Xamarin project, like for example, casino lobby, casino game launch, casino gameplay, jackpot, casino credit, different features. Another US squad is currently focused on the Xamarin migration. The offshore team is focusing on continuously integrating the casino games from third-party vendors and our internal DraftKings studio. From the team-wise, definitely when I joined, like a casino native, only 3 to 4 engineers, but now we grow to like a 3 team with more than 20 engineers. So cool team, cool feature, cool product. So I feel like I'm very proud of being part of this one.
And one stat that I've heard and seen a little bit about is that 80% of online sports betting users are playing the games and placing their bets on their phones. So we really do have to have such a mobile focus when we're creating our products. So when we're recreating those products and always having the customer in mind, how can we make our products have the best experience for our customers?
Yeah, very good question. Actually, I think in some parts it reaches up to 90%. Wow. So yeah,
very cool.
We're very mobile first and mobile first culture here. But normally it starts in the project level, right? Like we need to start early on with the product, working with product itself, working with design, and making sure that we build the best user-friendly and user-focused kind of UI and UI experience. From there, then we work closely with the engineering team and product and design to make sure we can build it correctly and make sure we have any issues with the experience itself. So there's a lot of back and forth early on. And then from there, then we kind of go in and actually execute that. So a lot of upfront planning to make sure everything's good. We also do a lot of user testing too, and a lot of prototyping early on. And then we iterate, right? As we're launching the product, we test a lot. We do small rollouts to make sure users are happy with it and not experiencing any issues. And then we continue on with the rollout and have a kind of make sure everyone having a good experience.
And even with that focus on testing, why is that so important?
Yeah, testing is important because in mobile, you're supporting a lot of different phones, right? There's iOS is like, you have like standard every couple of years, you have like 2 or 3 out, but in Android, there's like hundreds of devices that we have support. And then we have support also backwards compatibility of like previous generations that we support. Our users use a wide range of devices, and we also support tablets. So when we release something, our developers normally looking at a couple screens, make sure it's working fine. And we also do that type of testing. But as we're rolling out, more and more users are using it, and we can look at the analytics behind it to make sure people are hitting the right feature and not running into an experience issue. So that part is crucial just because of the wide range of items we support.
Cool.
Also, at the same time, we have a different level of testing to make sure we cover every single aspect. For example, the unit testing, the feature testing, integration testing, release testing, UI testing, regression testing, etc. So cover every single detail. So make sure there's nothing can be ignored.
Love that. Love that. So it's really the hyper focus.
Yeah, it's like a lot of different layers to make sure everything gets caught.
Test, come back. Test, come back, change it if we need to do something else. Awesome. But I know migration is a huge project here for DraftKings. So Qian, I wanted to ask, what are we migrating to and how are we migrating?
That's a really good question. I don't know how much time we have here, but I'll just try to keep it short because we can keep talking this for a long time. I can give some background about this migration. So currently our iOS and Android, we develop using a kind of cross-platform language, Microsoft Xamarin. It worked very well at the very beginning, but in the past few years, because of the rapid growth, we're kind of hitting our bottleneck because of performance, stability, scalability, and the technical support. Because of that, we decide to just migrate away from Xamarin to Swift and Kotlin. So this one will help us to not focus on the next 1 quarter or 2, but how our application or how our business can continue growing in the next 5 years.
Awesome. Continuously thinking about what's going on, what's next, how can we implement our projects and make our products better.
Exactly.
Very cool. One thing about working here that I've seen is that people, when they're working on their projects and they're creating something, their work is really valued and they can see their work in our products, on our apps, or within the team. And I think that is so valuable. So how are engineers able to really make an impact here?
Yeah, I think this is one thing that I definitely tell all our recruits coming in first is like, one thing I love working about DraftKings is we're a customer-facing company, right? Like our users are using our app every day. They're using it for big sports events. So like when our engineers are building something, and because we're working in an agile environment, we're trying to release stuff quick because we have huge amount of competition. We have a huge amount of like things that we want to build. So we're trying to release them also quickly and get them in front of our users. So as engineers build their product, they'll see people using it out in the wild or like getting feedback right away. So I think that just creates like a good feedback loop of I'm building something that's very engaging and people are using it and I'm excited to build it. So I think what I normally say for people who love working here is like they love that aspect of it.
Also, I feel like our senior leadership really listen to our engineers' voice. So I feel as an engineer, I feel like I fully control how the application is built, what kind of technology is the best choice for our end user. So for example, regarding the app messaging, so whether it's using a pusher or any kind of a WebSocket, is totally our engineers' control. So there's completely no boundary between technical folks or non-technical. No matter whether you are a first graduate engineer or you're a senior engineer with 15 years experience, as long as you have a good idea, just bring it up and we can always discuss. So that's something really good. Yeah.
Awesome. And what's so exciting about working with our tech and our products? What's so different about working here at DraftKings?
That's a good question. So I have been working in this mobile industry for 14, 15 years already. So I feel like I enjoy learning new technology every day, especially at the DraftKings here. Not only the new technology, but also we have so many cool features and games integrated. I can give some example. For the games we integrate recently, we can use a Kevin Hart poker as an example. We launched.
I'm gonna bet all my chippies.
So these games allow user to play a poker against Kevin Hart. He will go all in every hand. So basically let a user only have 2 choices, either play or fold. And we have tons of animation and the voice is so cool to play by yourself and also share with your friends. Another good example for game is we launched our first DraftKings live dealer game. So this make us become the first B2C operator with our own live dealer. So this is so cool to play our own. Some project I want to mention is like a jackpot is also very important to the casino. So probably 2-3 years ago, we identified jackpot is one of the most important feature for the online casino. So we acquired a company, Blue Ribbon, to help us build this entire jackpot feature. So 2 years ago, we launched our first marketing funded jackpot in 5 jurisdictions. And the last year, we launched about 100 games in New Jersey with our first progressive single-level jackpot. So until now, we have already paid over 8 million jackpot winnings. That's a lot. So very cool features you can see every day. So that's make me very excited. Yeah.
Awesome. And even too with that jackpot, you've been with that project for 2 years now. What does it feel like to see it from inception to working on the code, having all of the ups, the downs, and then now seeing it fully launched and into our systems?
Before this jackpot, I never played jackpot personally because the chance for me to win is very low. But while working with so many experts on this jackpot, from the product, from operation team, from analytics team, definitely helped me to understand why it is so important to build this one to our customer. And from our customers' feedback, I understand like they feel very excited. So that's why when we build this application and also with this jackpot feature, we think about our customer and how to make his best user experience to them.
Last question for both of you. You both have been here for quite a long time. So what's it been like to see the growth of the company?
Yeah, it's been great. I think when I started, it was like 20 engineers. So seeing it now to like over 1,000 engineers is crazy to see. It also means like we're building a lot, right? Like we have the sportsbook and casino lines, but we also have like the new lines with rainmakers. We have some other items that we're working on internally, but it makes it so we can work on a lot, which I think makes me very excited. And just like the projects that Chen said with casino, like sportsbook, like end-to-end, like we're building our own in-house like scheming parlays. We're doing a lot of in-house stuff and bringing everything inside, which makes it so we own the whole technology stack with the growth. Which makes it so we can even move faster than we were before because we had to work less with third party. So I think the growth has made me excited because we're able to do a lot more for our customer and control a lot more and build the best kind of product for our user itself. So it's been great, generally for me.
Yeah. Well, in 8 years, too.
Yeah.
That's like, in DK years, that's like forever almost,
yes.
right?
Yeah, one DK year is a lot, I feel like.
Yeah. So when you have 8, that must have been incredible.
Yeah.
And there's a reason. Is there a specific reason why you've wanted to stay for all 8 years?
Yeah, I think it's like the same reason before. It's like I love seeing how we can build our products for the users right away. Like seeing them engaged makes it great. And I think that makes it so we attract, I think, great people. Like people love that kind of competitive spirit. People love building features for our customers first. And I think just that type of culture that we built has made me stay. Like, and I love working in it.
I've been here for almost 4 years. Time goes so fast. I feel like it's just like yesterday. But actually, when you ask the question, when I think about right now, 4 years ago, our casino app was we don't have a standalone application, and we are only available in New Jersey with very few games. But now, if I think about, we are available in 6 jurisdictions. New Jersey, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Connecticut, and also Ontario. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. And we have about 4,500 games across these 6 jurisdictions. That's a lot as well. So tons of features and tons of games.
Well, guys, this was a fantastic episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time.
That was great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for listening. Make sure to follow us on social media at DraftKings Life, except for LinkedIn, where we're simply DraftKings. This podcast is available on all major podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google. We got you. Be sure to download, listen, and even throw us a 5-star rating. Thanks so much and have a great day.